Hey, my water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is your November love reading. Welcome to November. So, bottom of the deck, water signs, you are sitting as the Queen of Swords. You are willing to listen, wanting to bring in new, but willing to give someone the opportunity to discuss their behavior. So, let's see. Like I said, you want new. I feel like a lot of you guys are manifesting new connections. You want a soulmate to come in with this Two of Cups energy, Magician, Two of Cups energy. You want a soulmate to come in. You want some new energy to come in. Let's see if you'll actually get it. I feel like for a lot of my water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you actually have someone from the past re-emerging. So that's why you're in that Queen of Swords energy. You're ready for whatever. You're ready for whatever. But you're fair about it. So this person from the past, he's actually sitting in the King of Swords energy. Interestingly enough, you guys, if this connection of the past had gone a better, had a better outcome, you guys would have actually been perfectly matched for one another as a King of Swords, Queen of Swords. But now he's in the energy wanting to come in. If you could see the look on his face, where he's kind of looking down, reflecting on his behavior, things that were said, things that were done, wanting to come in and have a conversation, wanting to have victory with the Six of Wands energy with you. But in his head, because he knows this person, I keep saying he, it could be a female because there is no gender in tarot, but this person knows that they messed up. They are very well aware of that they messed up and that there is a need for deep healing between this connection with the Star card between you two. They're not quite sure if you're going to allow them in. They're not even quite sure if you're going to hear them out. They're reminiscing about the time that you made them feel like the sun. Your love, your energy, the connection that they once shared with you was like the warmth of the sun, and they're missing that because you did withdraw that energy. You took it back. For whatever reason, you felt like there was not equal give and take, like this person wasn't as invested in this connection as you were, and so you withdrew your energy. And because of that, they now sit in a lot of swords energy. There's a lot of swords throughout this reading, meaning that it's a lot of, it was maybe could have been a lot of cerebral mind games that were being played, and you just didn't want to play. And so you said, you know what? I'm trying to invest in you. You're not ready or willing or able to invest in me the way I deserve. So I'm going to go my separate ways. And so there we have it. So we have in the month of November, someone from the past wanting to come back, wanting to heal the connection, wanting to make contact, and to come out of this Four of Pentacles energy, which could be ghosting, not a lack of communication, but they're wanting to come in and tell you how they feel. So water signs, use your intuition to see if it's off with their heads or if they deserve to be heard. Hey, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is your November love reading. So bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Cups. And yes, I did look underneath it. And you also have the Ace of Cups. Someone is bringing you in a love offer. It is a soulmate connection. So let's see if this is going to be new or old. Now I'm going to say this. Fire signs, I feel like this is going to be an old person coming in very, very slowly with this Knight of Pentacles energy. They are wanting a reconciliation. There was an ending to this connection. And I'm going to say this. I feel like this connection with this Two of Swords energy, it ended because of divine timing. The timing was not right for you guys to come into union at this particular moment in time. Interestingly enough, so just like the water sign collective, you guys came up as a pair. I have the King and Queen of Cups. So there was a lot of emotional depth between the two of you in the past. There were feelings on both sides. As you can see with the Queen of Cups, this was divinely guided. And like I said, this divinely guided union could have been blocked for a reason. I feel like someone was triggered by a fear of commitment. Not that they didn't love you, but there was such a strong fear of commitment that they ran the other way. And they could have ghosted. They could have, just stopped communicating, or you could have as well. You could have said, you know what, I'm ready to invest. You're not. I'm going to take my investments. You see how the Queen of Cups is kind of turning her back on the King of Cups. I'm going to take my investment elsewhere. I'm going to take my cup of love elsewhere. You're not ready for it, so I'm not going to waste my time. But I feel like in the past, when the connection was good, you guys had a great time. It was a really cool connection. You had fun together. It was lighthearted. You brought out the best of each other. And I just feel like someone may have gotten triggered. And now they're sitting in this Five of Pentacles energy, wishing, wanting, and wanting to reconcile with you in the past, wanting to reconcile the past with you. you guys have kind of moved on, fire sign. You guys have been focusing on your coins, your pentacles. You're wanting stability. I guess you said, if I can't get love right, I can certainly get my money right. And for a lot of you guys, that has been the focus. But I feel like November is going to bring an opportunity to kind of revisit this. The timing may be right now. Someone had to grow up and grow into the idea of this connection. Like I said, it could have been a fear of commitment with this king. Again, there's no gender in tarot. It could be male or female. I'm just reading the energy, the attributes. So this king is now ready to come in and speak his piece, or speak their piece, and give that cup of love to you. So fire signs, you could be saying, like I said, the very thing that you're wanting, which is love and a soulmate. This king could be very well be bringing you this Ace of Cups. You have a lot of emotions that's attached to this connection for November. Hey, air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Look, we're going to have a very candid conversation about your November love reading. Bottom of the deck, you have the Hermit card. A lot of you guys could be sequestering yourself away from love. And now it's time to really take a self-assessment of how you show up in love situations. A lot of you guys have been showing, air signs can come off, I'm going to say this, air signs can come off very non-committal. And if someone that you're trying to be with, if they feel like you're not investing, they're not going to invest either. So I feel like the month of November is telling my air signs to take a look, do some self-assessments about how you show up in a relationship. Make sure that you're judging the situation correctly. And, what you're projecting, or what you think you are projecting, might not be what's actually coming across. You could be coming across very non-committal. And this has brought a lot of discord, a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing, a lot of distrust in relationships of the past for you, and has left a lot of my air sign collective feeling out in the cold. And I feel like instead of really doing the work to kind of change maybe some behaviors that you have that could be contributing to this, you guys have decided to focus on money, focus on work. Slowly building your wealth and slowly building your stability. And now I feel like that's coming to a head, and you guys are wanting to manifest love. Now, I do see opportunities for love coming in, air signs. I really do. You guys are in the magician energy. Like I said, you're coming out of this hermit mode after taking some real profound self-assessments. And maybe this eclipse energy has got you guys thinking about, like I said, how you're showing up in the world, how you're showing up for yourselves, how you're showing up for others. And you're wanting to make needed changes. And for that, I'll give you kudos. I'm going to give you kudos for that. And I feel like because of the self-assessment that you've been doing for yourself, really looking at how you're contributing to possibly your own loneliness, you're actually making room now to bring people in so that people will feel like you're invested, you're grounded. Now, you're an air sign. You guys are all up in your head. You're all up in your, in the stratosphere, not really grounded. You guys find it very difficult to be grounded. And I feel like you're now finding more ways to be grounded, not only in your personal life, but in a relationship. And because of that, you're going to be attracting in the Ace of Wands. That is brand new, passionate love opportunity. So it could be a possible fire sign coming towards you, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, for my Aquarius, Libra, Geminis. So you guys do have, the ability to bring in love. You just have to make sure that you're showing up for it and showing up in a wholehearted manner, ready to invest. Hey, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this is your November love reading. So let me say this. Right off the bat, this was very specific of a storyline. It was told from or given to me from the male perspective of an Earth sign. So let me go ahead and get started. So bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Swords. You are wanting to have a conversation with someone. Or for my cross watchers, someone, an Earth sign, could be wanting to have a conversation with you, a new opportunity. Now I'm going to say this. I do have the King of Pentacles and I have the Empress. The King is looking at the Empress. The Empress is kind of turning away. So what I have is this. In the past, you had a connection with a person who you felt could have given you a long-term commitment, if not a marriage with the Empress and the Hierophant. You could have been in a long-term commitment with this person, or even married to this person. And I don't believe that my Earth sign collective, you took this energy or this connection very seriously, because I feel like you may have kept your options open and you may have entertained lesser vibrational entities, such as this Page of Swords. Now, the Page in comparison to the Empress, there is no comparison. But yet you left that door open and you entertained. You might have been going out, flirting, giving your attention and time, not to the Empress, but to these other outside influences. And because of that, you lost this connection. You lost the opportunity to have this connection. And in true earth sign fashion, you plunged yourself into work. You plunged yourself into your money. And now you are wanting to revisit or hoping to have a second chance at the Wheel of Fortune. You're hoping that this wheel will spin a second time around for you and bring this connection back into focus. And I feel like in the month of November, it will. You guys will have an opportunity to really connect and have a conversation. It's going to be, with this Ace of Swords, a very powerful conversation where truth will be told. And I would highly, highly suggest Earth signs, if this is your story, that you be very candid and very honest. You guys don't like to deal with your emotions too much. And it's time to really kind of lay that on the table, because the Empress is not going to be one to play with you. She's already been down this road with you. This person has already been down this road with you, and they know what you're capable of, that you're capable of focusing outside. Now, some of you, it could not have even been another person. It could be the fact that you were too busy working and you allowed anything and everything to come between you and this Empress connection. Anything that you placed in front of a connection of value, that is your third party. So now it's time for you guys to decide if this is in fact what you want. And if so, you need to speak this into existence, because you could have the opportunity to revisit this and the Wheel of Fortune could be turning in your favor.